So let's start the session. So I just need to inform you all you guys that from today onwards we will do the session for only 10 minutes, so that we are observing that most of the people are not joining. I think that might be due to the time availability, because the longer session is it is not possible for all to just take the longer session because it consumes a lot of time of theirs. So that's why what we'll do, we'll just cover only one topic each day, and we'll keep the timeline of the session only for the 10 minutes maximum. So right, we will try to understand, we will try to cover the whatever the topic we are covering in the session in a day. So we'll just try to cover it within the 10 minutes only. So right. So okay, let's begin today's session. So friends, first of all, before starting the session, as usual, I need to tell you about the Profelper.com. Profelper is an organization basically working in the field of providing professional and technical training to the corporate employees. And I would like to thank Profelper for giving me this opportunity to share my Excel experience with you guys. So this is going to be the advanced Excel session, day 10. So we have already covered almost our 9 sessions, and this is our 10th day basically of the advanced Excel training. And in today's session, what we will cover. So we will cover the filter function. Basically, by using the filter function, we will know that how we can extract the list of items or the elements based on the criteria, right? Based on a single criteria, or either we can just give it to a multiple criteria. So right. So how many of you, like the members who have joined the session, know about the filter function? Does anyone have any information about the prior knowledge of the filter function?
Yes, I have little knowledge about filter function.
Filter function, right? Okay, great. So let's start it. So let's see how does the filter function works. So let's move on to the Excel file. This is an Excel file basically, so which we are using. If you are the regular participants of our sessions, so you must be aware about this file. This is the online sales order data basically, which we have from the year 2012 to 2015. And from this data, basically what we will do, we'll just extract some values of the list of items. So in this particular data, as I always say that before working with your data set, you need to understand your data. So, right, it might be different in your case. If you are working in some other company, if you are working in somewhere else, anywhere else, like, so your data might be different from this. So what you need to do, you need to just understand your data, correct? So in our data set, what do we have? We have the order dates and some of the order IDs and the customer IDs and customer name, and the city and state, country, region, and we have the sales, discount, profit, shipping cost, and some of the other items also. So right now what we'll do, we'll use the filter function. So by using the filter function, we'll just as you can see, we have this data is huge. So in this particular data, we have almost 50,000 of orders, right? 50,000 of rows, right? Or basically 50,000 of records. So what do we need here? Basically, we need to extract some items or some elements out from this data, but based on some criteria, right? So what we'll do, we'll just copy the headers. So what we are doing, basically we are just copying the headers only, because we do not need the entire data set. We just need some elements of the data, not the entire data, but some items of the data set. So right, so let's see the first example, what we will extract out from this data. So we will extract, as you can see, we have the sales figures, sales amount basically of each order item, each order, right? So just give me a second. Okay, yeah. So we have the sales. So we will extract the elements of the item or the order items basically wherever our sales is more than 5,000, right? So how will you do that? If you want to just do it in a traditional way, how you will do that? So either use a filter option or any other option, right? So but we are using a filter option. By using the filter option, we will extract the value, or sorry, detail of the orders where our sales is more than 5,000, right? So let's calculate. So equal to sign, which is the basic Excel symbol sign. So we'll put the filter function. Now if you see, we Excel wants us to put the array, which is a array. Array is basically your range, the range of your data set, right? So this is going to be the entire data set range basically. So we will refer the entire data set as a range reference here and put the comma. Now if you see include, now what do we need to include here? So after putting the comma, we need to put the brackets. Within the brackets, we will put our conditions, right? Based on that, those condition, Excel with filter function will extract our items or the elements, right? So now what we need to put? We need to put the criteria basically. So what is going to be a criteria? So as we want to extract the values, sorry, elements where our sales is more than 5,000 or less than 5,000, who will tell me? So what values do we need to extract? More than 5,000, less than 5,000?
More than 5,000.
Great, more than 5,000. Okay. So now what we'll do, we'll just select this entire sales range basically. Now we'll put the greater than sign greater than sign. Wherever sales is more than 5,000, we'll put the 5,000 as a criteria. Close the bracket, hit the enter. Just give me a second. I have made some mistake. Okay, so what we have done, we have just selected the entire data set range. So we have to select it from A2, right? Because we have, if you see, I have given the range reference as a A1, but as in the A1 section, first row, we have the headers, and headers we have already copied. So what we'll do, we'll just put the A2. So our range reference will be start from A2 to Z51, whatever the last row is. So now our criteria, and hit the enter, you see. So what we have got the entire elements or the detail of the records where our sales is more than 5,000. Let's check it whether the data which we have got is correct or not. If you see all the values, all the figures, the sales is more than 5,000, right? Guys, you need to just give me a second. I just forgot to connect my laptop charger to the plug. Let me just plug it in. Just give me a second.